Jatskin, and today, guys, I'm here to do another anime review, and the review is to Fate Apocrypha Episode 5, guys! So let's get into it! So, guys, in this episode of Fate Apocrypha, we now got the name of our main male character, and his name is Sig, because he wants a name to make on himself to remember the name of the person who gave him his heart. Don't forget, guys, because the last episode, Siegfried killed, pulled his heart out, sacrificed himself, and gave his heart to our main male character, Sig now, so he can live on. And it seems like, even though he only had like 3 lives, even though he was only supposed to live for 3 years, seems like the heart, I guess the heart has extended his lifetime. It has extended his lifetime, so he can now live like a normal human, if he wants to, of course. Now, we also got, and the reason why, again, he chose Sig, is because he wants to honor the name of the person who saved him, and gave him this chance to live for as long as like a normal human would live for. So, and possibly a bit longer because it's a heroic hero heart. So he decides to call himself Sig, which is short for Siegfried, which is good. He respects that he got saved, but Siegfried, and he wants to honor his name as a person who saved his life. And that, I definitely think, is a good way for him to honor the person his name, to take on the name, a similar name to Siegfried, so I'm glad he took on that name. Now, the next thing that also happened in this episode is that we also find out that Jack the Ripper, the assassin of supposed to be black, it seems like it. See, Jack the Ripper's master is dead. Jack the Ripper's master has been dead way longer since we saw before, even way before we met Jack the Ripper, before we meet Assassin of Black. So that means Jack the Ripper more likely killed her master. And this woman, who she calls Mum, or Mother, depending on how you prefer calling it, but she calls Mum. She seems to be, I think, the new master for assassin for Jack the Ripper. So I feel like, and they seem like they don't want to deal with anything to deal with the Black or Red Association. And this is something that's interesting. That they don't want to. They see that the Black and Red side are both enemies. So that means they seem to be operating outside of the two factions. So that's just interesting. I wonder why. What caused them to disobey the Blacks and fight both sides. I wonder what is the reason behind it. What is the reason behind this woman who Jack the Ripper calls Mother? Why she wants to fight them, I don't know. That's something that catches my interest. But it's definitely interesting. Now, we also there seems to be some form of destiny that Sig supposed to be doing. Because Jeanne d'Arc, who we also found out that Jeanne d'Arc, we found the body she's in. As we all know, she didn't get summoned normally. She didn't get summoned normally like the other servants do. But we have a master summon a servant, thanks to because now we know that she got summoned by the Holy Grail. But it's said that her summonance was incomplete. Even though the Grail herself summoned her summonance wasn't fully complete. That means her summonance was supposed to be a failure. But, even though it was a failure, she was still ready to be summoned into existence. And we found out how she got into existence. Because a French girl answered the call of Jeanne d'Arc and offered her body to Jeanne d'Arc. So Jeanne d'Arc possessed. So that means she allowed Jeanne d'Arc's spirit to possess her body to make her become the Jeanne d'Arc we know today. In this series. So that's interesting. And there's a possibility that this girl, this French girl, could be connected to King Arthur because the actual look of both of the characters, all the sabers, female sabers, they all fucking look alike. Well, I don't know why they don't look. Of course, we now know that there can be other sabers, thanks to Siegfried being a fucking saber, so we definitely know all sabers don't always look alike. But so far, it looks like all female servants look alike. But I do believe there's been other female servants before who are sabers who look completely different. Or rulers in this situation. But now we know that ruler, the body she's in actually belongs to someone else. But this person who originally who used to own this body, allowed her to possess her so she can do her deeds as the ruler class servant. But as she didn't get summoned properly, and that means there must be something going on with this war. This greater Holy Grail war, there's something wrong with this war. And Sig himself actually thinks he might be connected to it, but Ruler doesn't want to believe that because she knows that there's a destiny that waits for Sig that involves his life being taken. And she doesn't want him to go through that because of Siegfried sacrificing his life to save Sig, she wants to honor the vow of protecting him, and she wants him to live a more peaceful life. So after that, she leaves him with a man so he can live supposed to live an ordinary life. But we all know that won't be the case because this is the Fate series. Fate, the word fate, his destiny, his fate is a key aspect. And we know he's a main character. We know he's a main character of this series. That means we know this is not the last time we're going to see him. So this is something interesting. What is his destiny? What is his fate? That is what I want to know with Sig. What is he supposed meant for? Why did he gain personality? Why is he not forming the other homunculus? That is the something that keeps on nagging me. What goes on? What catches me my interest? Now, I gotta say with Ryder, Astafol, man, I respect him. He even believes that he did what it was right. He knows he betrayed, even though he'd done some form of treason, even though as he's a servant, he can't be killed by the rest of them because he's a vital servant for their plans. So of course they can't kill him. But Astafel accepts the punishment, and he's not going to repent. He's not going to repent for what he has done. He truly believes that what he did was the right thing to do. So, fucking Ryder, I love the Riders. From Fate Stay Night, spoiler alert, I've got to say, I like the Ryder from Fate Stay Night, from Heaven's Field especially. I just love all these Riders. Riders from Fate Stay Night, Riders from Fate Zero, fucking Ryder from fucking Fate Apocrypha. Fucking hell, I just love these Riders. They're fucking awesome. But I got to say, I definitely respect him even more from believing that what he did is right. But of course, as he's a servant, he can't run away from this war, so he leaves it in the care of Ruler. And now this comes to the big conclusion. What is wrong with this Holy Grail War? This great Holy Grail War. Now, we already know the Holy Grail War is different compared to the others, but don't forget, this wasn't meant to happen in this specific universe, in this specific dimension of the series. So, this great Holy Grail War is not supposed to be a normal Great Holy Grail War. But this Great Holy Grail War is different. Completely different to what it should have been. So, and that's part of the reason why Ruler got summoned differently, and why Sig seems to have something major going on. And especially with the situation with Assassin, Black, aka Jack the Ripper, reason why her master is dead, and why she is now with someone else, who looks like now to be her master as well. Now, with the command seals for Sig, because I do believe that Sig will become the master of Ruler, become the master of Jean d'Arc. And we see the reference from it once, before it got us back to the scene before he comes back to life from nearly dying from exhaustion, pretty much. we see him talking to a dragon in a dream sequence, and it seems like, and that represents Siegfried's heart. That represents Siegfried's heart, and we see command seals on his hand, and of course that's in a dream sequence. It's not actually on his body yet, but it's definitely showing foreshadowing of when he's gonna get his command seals for Ruler. And Ruler does seem to be worried for Sig, because of course the destiny that he's supposed to have, and she wants to defy it. She wants to defy the fate that he's supposed to go following. I think the reason why she wants to defy the fate he's supposed to follow must be because of past life. Because, again, for anybody who has not watched Fate Zero, or don't know the legend of Jeanne d'Arc, don't forget, she got executed for being a witch. Why? I don't know, but she did. But even though she was a full God believer or anything, she, of course, got executed because of that. And Jeanne d'Arc's being, of course, being a womanly knight as well. So, all that complicated. And, like I said, Fate Zero, this definitely got more, like I said, more Fate Zero vibes than Fate Tonight, because they can deep connections, especially with the Ruler being Jeanne d'Arc, who was the love interest for, who was, guys, alarm went off there. But anyway, for what we know, so that's the reason why it got cut off, because my alarm went off. But anyway, pretty much we now know that Jeanne, because Caster had a crush, like a massive crush, who's in love with Ruler. So that's the big connection we have there, and that could be and what we learned about him could also influence the reason why Jeanne d'Arc is acting like this as well. So that's something we need to know. That must be the reason why she is defying the fate of Sig. Why she doesn't want him to live a tragic life in this Holy Grail war. So, but pretty much overall, this episode, got to say, the overall suspense is killing, because I want to learn more what the hell is going on. What is Sig's destiny? And I want to know what the hell is going to happen with Assassin of Black. Why they don't want to be part of any of the factions. Why they want to fight them. That has always got to me. Overall, the episode was definitely fucking enjoyable, and a lot of good content that got shown. Good character development for all the characters. Again, more character development for most of the main cast, which I'm glad. And definitely Jeanne d'Arc and Sig, a lot more character development we got for them, more than we did previously. I'm glad we got that. And overall, yeah, I got to say I love this episode now. Animation quality, oh fuck, the animation looked good. I didn't see any big problems at all. But overall, the animation looked pretty good. Nothing spectacular, there was no proper fight scenes. But definitely, the overall animation looked fucking good. Also, we got to say this. With Kutamine, I'm still believing that Shiro Kutamine is the master of all the servants of Red, except for Saber. I might be wrong about that, but he seems to be the master of all the servants except for Saber of Red, which is, we all know, is Mordred. So that's something interesting. I want to know why. But overall, that's what I've got to say. And guys, my anime review to Fate Apocrypha episode 5. Hope you guys are good. Try and find Stay for guys. Some down below. And yeah, hope you guys are good. Come on, subscribe, and see you guys there. Bye, guys. Wow.